Hey, LifePoint parents. Just wanted to give you a quick update about some changes starting on Sunday, April 16. So we are burdened here at LifePoint to train the next generation from the really young ones all the way up as children grow up here in the church and hopefully grow as disciples. And so starting on the 16th, we're going to make some changes to junior church that will hopefully allow us to do that better. So on the 16th, children are going to remain in their classrooms between the Sunday school and the junior church time. So they will not be dismissed from the classes out into the auditorium to you to only come in later. They're actually going to stay in classroom 2 for that whole time. So we'll have supervised leaders for that. They're going to do an activity time in between, kind of the transition, and then they'll continue into their junior church time with a few changes. So I wanted to give you a heads up on that it's happening, and also explain two main reasons for the change. So first of all, philosophical reason. So we desire to leverage the time that we have with children through all of our ministries to teach them not only truth about God and His Word, but also how to live that out in life. And so our goal for this time, as they'll be in there longer, is to be able to teach them a core number of songs, about 30 or 35, that they're going to know really well, and that they'll love, that they'll enjoy singing, and also a number of different elements that we're planning to introduce. So for example, we're going to take up an offering time. So we will encourage you to give some money to your children to give in the offering, or maybe some money that they earn to bring that. We'll also have some ushers among the kids so they can learn how to take up the offering, pray for it, talk about why we give money to the church. Connected to that, we have a lot of children who are learning instruments, especially piano, and so we're going to open up some opportunities for them to use their gifts in music during that offertory time to learn how to play and use that in church as well. Dustin will be reaching out to some of the parents about that. We'll also plan to have a scripture reading time and a prayer, just like we do in Big Church in the auditorium, to teach children the importance of scripture. Also how to read it out loud, to overcome some hurdles or maybe hesitations, and how to do that. And so to kind of coach them through that process. And then we'll also highlight, maybe not every week, but some big announcements coming up. So we'll promote VBS. We'll talk about, begin or end of Awana, things like Fall Festival, also programs like camp or the Christmas program that we have coming up. So different ways for the kids to hear about events, get excited, and about ways that they can participate in those. So philosophically, we aim to teach and to prepare our children for life in our church, and so we're hoping to use that. So that's the philosophical reason. The second, more practical reason is, as you're aware, we are very tight on space around here. We maximize pretty much every square inch of our facilities. And so on Sunday mornings, we think that this will actually help ease some of the congestion and some of the space in the hallway, the entrance area, as well as in the main service. And so if you're someone like our family, all 6 of us there take up a full row of space, and 3 of the 6 actually leave or aren't there the whole time. And so by doing this, we hope it'll open up some seating space in our auditorium, and also some of the congestion that's there. So children will remain in the education wing from about 8:45 or beginning of Sunday school all the way until 11:20. All right, so what does that mean for you as parents? All right, so I'm just going to walk through just some practical things to end here. So those of you with children in nursery through the 4s and 5s class, nothing will change for you. So same drop-off for Sunday school, same pickup time, everything like normal. Children in 6th grade will not have a change as well. They will be dismissed from Sunday school, go into the auditorium for the main service as normal. So the changes are for children in 1st through 5th grade who would remain in junior church. So if your child attends Sunday school class at 9 o'clock, you will have them go to their class. You will not need to pick them up or to bring them into the auditorium at all. They will remain If they're in room 2, they'll stay in room 2, or if they're in another room, they'll be brought into room 2 for junior church, supervised for that whole time. If your child arrives just before the main worship service, so they're not there for Sunday school, they will be dropped off in room 2 directly. So you will not take them into the auditorium. You'll be put in room 2, and they'll stay there for the entire time. So that's how it'll work for 1st through 5th grade. Also, just a reminder, the pickup time will function like normal. So those in 1st and 2nd grade need to remain in the rooms, in room number 2, until they are picked up by an older sibling or by a parent. Those in 3rd to 5th grade will be dismissed to find you in the auditorium. So we're going to remind you of this, and we'll give some reminders, some flyers, emails, things like that. But just wanted to put it into a short video so you hear our perspective and our heart on this. And I'm really looking forward to this next step in our children's discipleship. Thank you.